Hello teachers, today I am going to discuss the additional activity and the project solution for the intermediate level class 3. So once you're done with the main activity, you can opt in for the additional activity where you have to add the sound to the main activity. So here it is that you have to go ahead and help the student add the sound with each event that has been created here. So they will click get the place sound block from the world section, and they can click on the choose option from the drop down. They can choose the category for the female voiceover. So with every event where the life cycle change has been evident, we are going to go ahead and add the sound. That is all for the additional activity. Now let's move on to the project. So here the project is human evolution. Just like we have done the life cycle of the human, we are going to go ahead and create a project for human evolution. Let's read the goal of the project. In class 3, you learned the importance of sequence with the help of the puzzle activities and the human life cycle of the main activity. In this project, you will have to apply what you have learned and create the human evolution activity. Always encourage the student to go through the story, and it is going to guide them as to how they can do the project even better. Further, to begin with the project, the students are supposed to click on the project template, log in with their respective credentials. So, and then once, okay, so this is how the page will appear. So they will click on the remix button. It will ask them to sign in, and they can log in with their respective credentials to start with the activity. They can go ahead and rename the project as project 3. Now let's see what are the steps that have been mentioned here. So it says specific tasks have already been completed. So this is the template. Here under the when run, the background has already been created for us. Now the students are supposed to go ahead and follow these steps. So it says there are 4 sprites in human evolution and 4 sprites for their numbers. And it is requesting us to add the button 1 sprite, set its size to 50, and place it at the top right corner of the play screen. So let's see this. So here is the button that it is referring to, and this is how you will add the sprite with the help of the make new sprite. The set size will help us to set the size of this sprite. Further, we will add the sprite of the monkey. And then here is the second sprite that needs to be added, which is mentioned. Then in point number 4, it says there will be 3 click events for the first 3 buttons. The fourth button will be used only to display the number as we did in the human life cycle activity. So these are the description of the events given how you're going to move in the code blocks. So when button 1 is clicked, then do the following. So here when button 1 is clicked, it is simply asking us to change the costume of the monkey to a Stone Age man, then change the size of the Stone Age man to 150. So change the costume from the monkey to the Stone Age man, and here we are setting the size of the Stone Age man to 150, and further the button numbers will also change with the help of the change costume that's mentioned right here. Then point number 6 is for the next event, that when button 1 is clicked, this time the change will happen from a Stone Age man to a spear man. Then the costume of the button will change from 2 to 3. Let's see this. So this is the one. Then in the last event, it is asking us to change the costume of the spearman to a modern man, set the background of the city. So here we are going to change the background of the, once, once the spearman is converted into a modern man. Then there will be a costume change for the button as well. So right here, it is mentioned. So the students, once they are done with the entire activity, once they're done coding with the entire activity, then they can click on the run button to see if it is running successfully. And if it is running successfully, then they have to go ahead and Either they can copy this link directly, or let me show you. Once we remix, so let us log in with our respective credentials. Okay, so here are the three buttons. So they can rename the project with the help of this button. They can click on the share option. They can double click and right click to copy this link. So either this link or the URL, they can they can copy either one of them and submit in the project section. Once submitted, the activity is complete. That is all for the additional activity and the project for this class. Thank you.